For those people who think their network is large enough, I have a follow-up question. Is your revenue large enough? The answer is never going to be yes. You always want to increase your revenue, increase your profit margins, and get more customers. So why then would you want to put a stop on growing your network and reducing your potential for growth?
People feel that their existing network is enough for them. My answer to that is really the fact that you need to understand the value of the connectivity in the second level of the connections of your connections. Your network can never be big enough because you can't forecast what your needs and requirements might be in the future.
You can't sit on one media property and expect it to get you everything. There are multiple social networks because there are multiple communities of people engaging. You can find a lot of information from Google, but it's not tailored specifically for business. Networks like LinkedIn are specifically for business, where you can have a one-to-one connection with somebody you used to work with, somebody who you can work with in the future, or a friend of a friend. Google is tailored for the masses. It's very good as a search engine, but it is not where I'm going to talk to you about my social business, and not where I'm going to get a recommendation for who to work with next.
Google's not enough. Google is like walking around a library trying to find a specific chapter in a specific book that you just can't lay your hands on. It can be really frustrating. Within LinkedIn, you can go into your groups, you can go into the questions and the answers, you can pose a challenge, you can look for a specific piece of information, and people can offer the help and bring you the answers right now in real time.
The benefits you receive from LinkedIn are directly proportional for the amount of effort that you put into that site. In order to start receiving recommendations from people, to get contacts from extended network, you need to show your face on that network. That means keeping your resume and your connections active and live. It means going out and recommending other people. It means talking and having engagement with potential partners and other customers. In return, you will start receiving contact flow. You will start getting recommendations from others, and people will know that you're a trusted resource that they can tap into.
Standing on the platform is not enough. So people are not going to be looking to contact with you unless you are engaging with them, unless you're proving yourself to be the expert in their eyes, unless you're offering them help, guidance and advice. So really, you've got to engage with the platform to derive any benefit. It's an investment and return scenario, like any networking.
Every single industry has major footprint on LinkedIn. If the people that you know now aren't using the site, first of all, they should be, and it's time for them to get started. But you're also missing potential connections that you haven't yet found. One of the beauties of LinkedIn is that you can search any geography, you can search any industry, and find potential customers and business partners for you to engage with. If you don't think the right people are on LinkedIn, you're not looking hard enough.
All of the Fortune 500 executives are on it. Almost every sector of industry is on it. Almost every question that you need to be asking surrounding your specific area of interest is being asked and answered, and the platform will allow you to engage with those conversations in real time.
If your company isn't interesting enough to write about, then you shouldn't be in business. Any customer who's willing to buy from your product wants to learn more about your product, how to use it, what are the best practices for it, when's the next version coming out. Every single business, be it about plumbing, or be it about corporate infrastructure, or be it even about HR tools, is interesting to somebody. If you have a market for a product, you have a market for a message.
There's 6.5 billion people on the planet, so it's very, very competitive in the marketplaces out there. For people to be able to decide, do I want to do business with this person? What's he like? What is their level of expertise for me? They can find this in your profiles, in your groups, in your comments, in your recommendations. People are reading these platforms, people are engaging with these platforms, and it's through that people will engage you.